Hi, this is third grade worksheet lesson 2. So number 1 says, what is the value of the digit 3 in the number 3245? So we see that the 3 is right here and there are 4 digits. So it would be 3000. Number 2, write the number 4876 in expanded form. So expanded means to write it as plus signs. So we'll start with 4000 plus 800 plus 70 and then plus 6. Number 3, which digit is in the hundreds place in 7123? So hundreds place is this third one right here, and the digit is number 1. Which digit is in the thousands place in 9842? So the thousands place is right here, so it's 9. Fill in the blank. 5409 equals blank thousands plus blank hundreds plus blank tens plus blank ones. So there are 5000s, there are 400s, there are 0 tens, and there are 9 ones. Write 2304 in word form. So we're going to write this all out. 2304. Write the number that is 1000 more than 6521. So 1000 more means plus 1000. We're adding 1000. So we're just going to do our addition, which means that 7521 is the answer. Write the number that is 1000 less than 8230. That means we're going to do subtraction. So we're just going to do our subtraction. That means 7230 is our answer. Fill in the blank with greater than, less than, or equal to sign. Here. So 4382 is blank than 4238. So when we look at the first digit, it's both 4. So we move on to the second. We see that 3 is bigger than 2, so it'll be greater than. Number 2, 9004 and 9040. So the 9 is the same, the 0 is the same. However, when we get to 0 and 4 in the tens place, we know that 4 is bigger than 0. So it's going to be 9004 is less than. Number 3, 6789 and 6789. We see that 66, 77, 88, and 99. They're all the same, so it'll be equal to 7205 blank 7025. So 7 and 7, but when we get to the hundreds place, we see that the 2 is bigger, so it's greater than. 3099 or 3999 and 4001. So 3 and 4. You see that 4 is bigger than 3, so it's going to be less than. This is 8541. Let's ignore that one right there. And 8451. So 8 and 8 in the thousands place, then 5 and 4 in the hundreds place. We see that 5 is bigger than 4, so it's going to be greater than. Number 7, 2345 and 2354. So 2 and 2, 3 and 3, and then 4 and 5 in the tens place. 5 is bigger than 4, so it's going to be less than. 5600 or 5060. So 5 and 5, but 6 and 0, so it's going to be greater than. The direction says, round each value to the nearest thousands place. So the thousands place is right here. It's the first number that pops up. So the rounding rule is that if it is less than 5, then it is going to round down. But if it is 5 or greater than 5, then it's going to round up. We see that 6 is greater than 5. So this is going to round to 6,000. Number 2, 3,498. So 4 is less than 5. So it's going to round down to 3,000. Number 3, so 7,822, 8 is greater than 5. So it's going to round up to 8,000. Number 4, 9,101. 1 is less than 5. So it's going to round down to 9,000. Number 5, 6,750. 7 is greater than 5. So it's going to round up to 7,000. Number 6, 2,276. 2 is less than 5, so it's going to round down to 2,000. So 8,940. 9 is greater than 5, so 9,000. 4,149. The 1 is less than a 5, so it's going to round down to 4,000. All right, now we're moving on to word problems. Number 1. A factory made 3,482 toys in January and 4,076 toys in February. Which month had more toys made? So, in January, they made 3,482. And then in February, they made 4,076. So if we compare the thousands place, we see that 3 is less than 4. So February made more, more toys. A library has 8,429 books. About how many books is this if you round to the nearest thousand? So we have 8,429. If we look at the hundreds place, 4 is less than 5, so it's going to round down to 8,000 books. Number 3, 4 schools have the following number of students: 1,243, 1,876, 1,092, 1,564. Order the schools from least to greatest by student population. So we're going to look at the thousands place first, which is all 1. Then when we get to the hundreds place, we see that 1,092 is the lowest. So that's going to go at the front. And then we get to 2, which is the next number. And then we get to 5. And then we get to 8. So this is the answer. 4, a stadium can seat 9,842 people. About how many people is that if you round to the nearest thousand? So 9,842. 8 is bigger than 5, so it'll round to 10,000 people. Thank you.